It's one of my favorite things that is very obscure that it's just kind of stupid that was a thing that happened in TV history.
What?
In Gilligan's Island, the original Gilligan's Island,
Yeah.
there's 7 characters on Gilligan's Island.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, that's right, the running.
Okay.
And in the intro, the original one, it named 5 of the characters, and then the last 2 characters, it just says, and the rest.
And but alright, now that's
but
pretty
there's only
fucked
2 of
though.
them.
Yeah, because there's only 2 of them. They could take the time to be like if there was 3,
They
I
later
would get
changed
it.
it to being
What?
Professor and Mary Ann.
They
They could fit it in. They could have the whole time.
could have, yeah. That's terrible. That's terrible, Cat. Get down. Come on. You know better. You know better.
It's a cast of 7.
Well, okay, it's not that it's like a cast of 7, right? It's the fact that they got 5 of them in there. They only needed to take the effort to make 1 more. Or they got 6 of them in there with and the rest.
It's literally like that's like 28% or so of the cast was and the rest.
Yeah. Did they add more characters to that?
No, it was always 7. Well, there were more people that showed up on the. There were constantly people showing up on their island, but they also left the island and never helped them escape.
Well, that's rough.
If you're unfamiliar with Gilligan's Island, 7
completely.
7 people people were stranded on an island during a 3-hour tour.
Was this Lost?
I don't really know how that worked out. 2 of them were rich. I don't know what they were doing there.
Well, did they
Not
have
really,
contact with the outside world?
Authorized. Please choose.
They had a radio, like a radio, like a listening radio, not like a ham radio.
Oh. Hero mini apartment. What's
They
the guy?
frequently had, like I said, they frequently had people that like showed up on the island, but
I hope to see
they
you
never
soon.
were able to let get help.
That's fair. Fireworks!
Everyone, take a look.
I like that
This
show. It was
is our
fun.
latest building.
Wow, they exploded it.
Recently, it seems that kids have been causing mischief by sneaking into the underground.
We've
For
been
the safety
stopping
of everyone,
toys.
We are taking measures to increase the underground security.
I mean, why?
Could this be any more boring?
Well, yeah, it could actually. We could bring someone up here to give it like a 10-page
We have to
speech.
have a ceremony. Keep quiet. I
Okay.
apologize for my sister. Jealousy is such an
The microphone
unattractive
pick
look
her up
on her.
from over there.
Yeah. Oh, society came on. It's
About
probably
a
too
round
loud.
of applause for the high school students who brought us this amazing design.
They released
I
stubs
got a
for it.
notification. Guys, it's the toy army again.
Well, I want to stop you right there. Why are you getting a notification about the toy army?
Barbara's angry.
I
A
well,
bunch
I
of
would
them
be
are
too.
angry.
Derek, think of what she just said
Look
here,
at
right?
all of them. They're
No.
so mad at her.
Derek, think about what she just said right there. She got a notification from the toy army. That means she's on a texting basis with the toy army. All 3 of these people just learned that their friend, the superhero Bumblebee, is actually evil and friends with the toy army.
Hey, can you imagine being friends with a villain and you didn't even know it?
Citizens are in danger.
Well, clearly she knows it.
Girls.
Unlike the other one. Boy, that's gonna be sad whenever
Just
they...
found out.
I really want to see the special where they find out that they... that they're... I really want to see the special when they find out
Yeah.
that there's a... Because I am interested to see how it is. How
Surely
it
they'll
goes.
figure it out in the game, right?
No, I don't think so. I think that's from the from the show. So why would they, you know, like, why would they find out?
Because it's probably not canon.
Okay.
Like, the game's not canon.
I don't know about that. This could
You know,
this
like
could be
how
canon.
the Hotel Transylvania game isn't canon in the Hotel Transylvania universe.
Well, how do you know that? I think you're very presumptuous about that.
I'm just assuming.
Yeah, you're
that
just
they don't play a
assuming.
Pikmin game in that movie.
Yeah, they might. The Neb? What a stupid fucking name! Why do these things have, like, very real names? Like, well, not this one, obviously, but, like, every other one, more or less does. It's kind of weird.
Alright.
Alright, oh. Jesus Christ. You have more to say about Gilligan's Island? Okay, I just learned the bullshit attack with Harley. Oh, fuck. Ow. Ow! Stop. Use that, please. No time, Mom! I probably should
Hey, just
kill you
detonate a
guys.
bomb right next to yourself.
I mean, it's a very fair strategy. Oh, jeez. The only thing I don't like about this attack is that, like, you're, like, really stuck into it for a long time. So if you miss, it really sucks. Oh, I healed. Okay, oh. Ow! God damn it, I've been zapped. I can't attack. Oh. I'll have to just kill these guys first. I gotta tell you,
Wait,
I've said
I
it
was gonna
before.
say, it feels really ominously quiet here.
Does
like,
it?
in the game, I mean. So like, there's music, and like, but the thing is, it's because you're the only one making attack sounds.
Nah, they're
It
making
feels
noises
weird,
too.
right?
They're much more quieter though, compared to the hero sounds. They're not saying anything. That is true. They're not saying anything at all. But they are making.
That's what I
noises.
mean. It's because like you're the only one saying this.
Yeah, it's also weird because you're like, ha ha, yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think Wonder Woman made that much noise when she attacked. I think it's just because it's Harley. Which is very fitting. But now that you've drawn attention to it, it's going to literally bother me for the rest of time.
You're welcome. I'm glad I was able to make this game worse for you.
Although I consider this, I guess, a bad game series that we've done with whatever Bakugan, Balan, whatever, I really don't think this game's that bad. I enjoy playing it. I don't like. It's not like my most favorite combat game. Let me compare it to Genshin. I actually sometimes like it a little more than Genshin because it has a proper dodge roll.
Toy man got away.
And you can react. I realize one of the things I really dislike about
always want to disrupt the ceremonies.
like Genshin Impact or even like Final Fantasy is I really like reactive. I think reactive is the word I would use. Reactive gameplay.
But guys,
Like
Toyman was
the
coming
ability
away
to
from the
block and
control.
dodge.
That's managed by LexCorp.
I think at Final Fantasy, obviously you can do that, so it sounds bad. But like, you can't. The thing with like Final Fantasy VII Remake is you couldn't beat that game without getting damage. If you wanted to do like a level 1
Yeah.
challenge in Final Fantasy VII Remake, you would never be able to accomplish it because if you block, you'll get hit. Or, like you'll get hit and you'll die or whatever. You need to stay level with that game, you know.
Let's go look for
Um,
clues.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting at. It's not quite like, oh, you can be perfect at a fight and not take any damage or something like that. which is what I enjoy. You know, I like blocking. I like exactly how Kingdom Hearts does it. I like blocking.
Yeah.
I like dodging in response to enemies, and then counterattacking through their attack patterns, and or mashing your way through it sometimes too is pretty okay. But I just like the.
Yeah.
I like when you can react to it. So.
See, I like. It depends on the game for me, because like I'm weird about some of the. I'm weird with some things like this. I care more about dodging than blocking for one thing, because like most games that have a block,
Yeah.
I don't even use it.
Well, okay, so that's the thing with
Ever.
this game. I don't think
Like
there's a block
Kingdom
in this
Hearts,
But there's a
Yeah,
there's
I
a
don't.
perfect dodge. So you know, it's like a parry system almost. I can dodge at the right time, and
Yeah.
then unleash a counterattack, and then start a combo into them. And their combos are
Yeah.
not half bad for
I
all the
like
girls.
I like perfect dodges.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because like I like perfect dodges because in addition, because like I'm content with just dodging, but perfect dodges are more rewarding because it gives me like an additional reward to dodging well.
Yeah.
Or if like there's invincibility frames and air that you get from it, you know, it makes you do good at it. I like and kind of don't like the perfect dodging near Automata
Yeah.
because it gives you the option to counterattack. Not always the best option to take the counterattack.
Yeah.
It's also weird because like you can just string together perfect dodges. Like if there's continuous damage in an area, you can just keep perfect dodging until until you're either clear or like, you know, the damage, like whatever is causing the damage to go away.
It's fair.
It's too easy though.
Okay. Yeah. I get it. That's what a lot of speedrunners had problems with for the final Xehanort fight in KH3. Because you could just spam block and get through it if you wanted to. Which is fair. I, however, really still love that fight because it feels really fun the whole time. Also, it goes through a lot of different fun set pieces. It feels really satisfying. It was a very satisfying final boss to me. I don't think I've had a final boss as satisfying as that. But, like, those extra bosses, the super bosses in KH3, I still want to go back and fight them because they're so much fun. Because the blocking and reacting to their combos and then unleashing your stuff is just so satisfying. So Genshin, right? Genshin has these boss fights that work on this way. They have, like, all these movesets that are reactable to. They're dodgeable. They look blockable. But they don't have any sort of dodge. Like, they have a dodge, but not really. It's tied to your stamina, and it's not really good at dodging. You just kind of dash away. Yeah. Alright, so you don't really have a proper dodge.
It's a dash.
Like, there's a new boss, obviously. New big boy boss that you and me both fought, but in case it's still, some people are still unaware, I'll leave it silent for now, but she, you know, there's a point where you can only really attack, basically. You don't have your skills or nothing. And because of that, you know, you can't really do much with your characters, and you can't even really react to this boss, because you can't really dodge. It's tied to your stamina, too, so often you'll be dodging them so much, and then they'll catch up.
You can only dodge for so long.
Yeah. Which, it's fine to have that as a mechanic, too. But it's just that, like, your dodge isn't really even a dodge in the first place.
You need to be careful.
Yeah.
It's very tough to keep up with.
Security around here.
Yeah.
It doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. It feels a little unfair.
Toy man, come out and show
Yeah.
yourself.
Like too restrictive.
Someone is coming.
I don't mind games doing like restrictive things where they like. I love it honestly when games take stuff away from you because it makes you
Catwoman,
change
what are
your
you doing
playstyle, or like react
Nice
to it
see you
accordingly.
too, bat fake. Too bad I have no
Like in that
time to
Xehanort
say
fight when
hello.
he forces you into
Something is
The-
going on here.
bad
What?
Sora,
Let's go after-
angry Sora.
Rage form. That's a really good set piece.
Yeah, that's the word.
Catch me if you
But
can.
Yeah,
you can still
absolutely. That
dodge
was,
all
like,
his
really cool,
attacks.
'cause
And
especially
guard.
because it's later in that fight. It's later in that fight too, so it hits you with the moment of like, oh fuck, oh shit, I can't heal, I have to like knock him out. I have to like get through this like this.
Right, right. It's not that. It's not. They also reduce the damage you take as him in that one too. Normally you take double damage in rage mode. You definitely don't there. You take like way reduced damage. Oh, capture Catwoman. Oh, do I actually have to kill her? Aha! She just. Oh, she got it. Oh my god. This is. Hey, Catwoman, come back. Please. Aha! I like how it's Harley Quinn versus Catwoman. Like.
Laughable. You'll never catch me like that.
Okay.
I just whacked you like 7 times.
Oh, Wonder Woman's going off.
Oops. Oh dear me. Did I really get myself caught on the security cameras?
That's really weird.
Yeah,
Intruder detected. Initiate security.
that's a really
phase.
weird security measure.
Darn it! She
Yeah.
did it on purpose. Just another distraction.
Sure. Okay. Where? Ah! Oh, she's in here! She's fighting me! It's like, where is she? I gotta go fight her, and then she's just in the middle of
So,
a fucking... Oh, she is fast. Yeah. I
don't mind. I don't mind when games only have like a dash option, because like that's how I play them anyways. Where like my way of avoiding damage in games, even like I said with Kingdom Hearts, I just always dodge. I always dodge. I'm not too bothered by Genshin only having a dash. I wish it wasn't stamina restricted.
I wish it
But
wasn't
like
stamina
that's
restricted
usually not a problem to me, unless like in like other than like rare situations.
Well,
Or
you have the
in
benefit
one
of using...
stupid ass domain where they constantly drain your stamina.
Right. You have the advantage of having shields too, so you can just put up the shield, which is honestly the best
Yeah,
thing
that
you
was
should
the
do.
other thing I was gonna say.
Why did you find her
Genshin's
jump?
super easy because shields are way too strong.
Did you see him dive? He got knocked off and he just dove. It's so funny.
I wish he just will home scream.
Alright. Okay.
Ha! Look who's talking. You can't escape now.
Alright, anyhow, go on with what
Yeah,
you were saying about Genshin.
I
Genshin,
guess
that's
this
one thing
game
I
has
actually don't like about
cat and
Genshin
mouse
is
has come to an
shields
end.
are too strong.
They really are. Well, it's either shields or healing. Like,
Mainly
if I
Geo
have...
shields.
Like, I don't need shields really for the most part. I do for the fucking, the one boss, the Abdu whatever, who really needs shields.
Yeah. The one who is meant for you to have a shield or else you perish.
Yeah. I need Diona for that one.
Perish if you get hit once.
Yeah. I need it for him. But... Oh god, did I win?
Ajdaha, that's who it is.
Yeah, him. So I need the shield for him, but I don't really need shields. Holy Quinn nabs Catwoman at last. What a nab. What a screenshot. What was I saying? I don't need shields because Bennett's healing covers me. And I'm good without it, but that's the problem, right? That's the thing that I dislike about Genshin, is I'm getting all these other characters. None of them are healers, though. So I can't just roll up with all of them. Because, I don't have the room in my party for it. Like, whenever you join my world, I want some of my stronger characters, because I need my stronger characters to kill things. When things get tough, at least. So I need Mona and at least Hu Tao or Ganyu.
Then tell us why you are here, Catwoman.
So I can actually do proper damage, but then that's it. I don't get to use like Ayaka, who I just pulled, who is not as strong.
Fine.
very much not as
Yeah.
strong. She's a very average character for a legendary. Well, I haven't been able to max her out yet, so I just got her to a point where she should be usable.
Mhm. I'm guessing she's probably pretty average. Like how
She
Kaz is
feels
pretty average.
but at the same time, I think if I get her crit rate up, her crit damage is insane right now. So like, she might do a lot of damage.
Using the underground as a hideout.
Yoimiya, I'm excited for Yoimiya, but that's because she has the range to properly stay dodging with all the attacks in the Genshin. Actually, I'm sad because I probably want the next 4 legendaries coming out for Genshin, including Ayaka. I already got, I guess. Next 3 legendaries. Which is not.
Yeah, Yoimiya, Balan, Kokomi.
No, they're Yoimiya, Raiden, Shogun, and yeah, Kokomi. Because Kokomi's a healer. Kokomi is the first legendary healer besides Jean, I guess. So I think that's it's probably significant.
Chi-Chi.
Oh yeah! Well, anyhow.
Chi-Chi is insanely good at healing.
That's right. Well,
I love
either
the way
or,
her healing works. She puts a seal on things that she hits, or she puts a seal on things that makes it so when you hit it, you heal an insane amount.
No, wait. That might not be a good idea.
yeah, that's
Basically, like you're as long as you keep slapping what's in front of you, you
I
won't
guess we should
perish.
look for
You'll
another
heal
way
faster
in.
than it can damage you.
Kokomi has a jellyfish. As you can see why
Alright,
I'm
well, now I'm
excited.
just
You already were.
In the northwest of Old City, there should be another.
I thought she was neat, but I wasn't gonna go for it. Probably not too hard. Like I
Oh,
don't like that she's a catalyst. That's the thing I don't like.
I don't like either because I use Mona. Oh, cool! I get to play as Catwoman now, finally. Let's see what she does. Catwoman's agile and can easily climb walls. What is she about to do? Oh, only when she's in her costume. Oh,
It'd be pretty weird if she just ran up that wall.
listen, that's what I wanted. I was hopeful for it. Alright, let's go see her fashion. I'm very curious. What was I gonna say? But yeah, like Genshin Impact's, you know, like it's just I hate the lockdown on those strats of needing to have a healer or needing to have a shield person when I could just have like 4 all-out attackers and be able to properly guard.
I understand why it's like that. I wish it was only like that when you're doing like certain like when you're like doing like a raids or something. Cuz like I can understand that for like during the Cube event, which is like an early like boss event when a lot of people were pretty underleveled before a lot of people were like in like max level most things.
Right.
I did that Cube event with four different people, where we each had one character. That was really fun because we did like discuss like who should bring who to make sure we had a good balance of DPS
Fucking
and some
high
healing.
now. Holy cow.
Or at least having someone who wouldn't, or at least having someone who wouldn't completely die to all of the attacks. So if everybody died, someone would stay alive. That was me because that was the type of characters I had at the time. So I can see the character restriction for raids and stuff, or like event things like that, because I think it's good
You think what's good?
to
Sorry.
have to like work together to have a
Oh, to work together?
to have a good party.
Yeah, but at the same
Because, like,
time,
Imagine
you
like
can
a boss
have
event
that
where you all have
with-
access to full characters.
right. But here's the problem with that, right?
So then you all switch to your DPS, you all switch to your healing and everything. Like, It
Oh.
wouldn't be working together. It's just like each doing your own thing at the same time.
I swipe this from Harley.
Yeah, but also, Derek, are you gonna play as Bennett? Or Kichi? I think Kokomi will be the first one. I am very happy with Kokomi's design, because I was reading her strategy and I thought, oh, a healer that does DPS. So you'll probably want to actually play as her.
Yes.
Because she has a burst that's like crazy. And you know, she tries to keep herself in that burst.
So during cubes, the people I played with,
Now's my
Yeah.
chance. Gotta sneak in
there
while
was
Lisa's not looking.
there were 3 of us that were, there were 2 people who were like pretty high AR, like they could have max level characters.
Yeah.
They didn't. Their characters were like level 80, but they could have max level characters.
Yeah.
My max level was like 70 at the time, and my only character that was leveled was Noelle.
That's fair.
That was like well leveled was Noelle. Who heals anyways. So
Oh fuck.
Noelle's like a perfect, just like all around character in that. I had her build so she did good damage.
Oh, she jumps.
And she
really
also heals
far.
and shields. So like
Ooh, she's
she
fast.
did Noelle does like literally everything.
Oh my god. If I was
So,
a
for me, it
speedrunner,
didn't feel
I'd
bad.
be
It
screaming.
wasn't
I'd be fucking like, I enjoy Derek. Because
for me.
look
It wasn't
at
like
this.
feels bad.
Oh fuck. I fell.
I feel nice.
To me, like,
The first time you fell, I thought you said damn.
but that's also the
I was
problem
gonna say
too.
the last person used Bennett because we needed a healer, and sometimes it's not every, or people don't always like being healers, but he was a healer and
You can make healers fun.
he wasn't able to do much. He was low level, so he wasn't able to do much damage anymore.
Yeah, but see that's
Look at
that
you,
situation.
You and I did the cube event. You played Bennett.
Yeah, but I couldn't do anything, so I didn't feel so bad about that. You know?
Yeah.
So that was legitimately the reason. Is like, oh yeah, I can't do anything. So you know. But you know, think about it how we play now, where we both split up. That fuck off. Where we both play. You know, we both go and do 2 separate commissions normally. Or so. We have to we act on our own, right? But we can't act on our own because there's no option for us to do it. You know, I mean, like, yeah, it is nice to like have that like teamwork capacity, but they could just do that for events. They don't. It's not something that's necessary.
Why do you have? Well, let me ask you this. So when you and I played, we've both been allowed to have two characters.
Mm-hmm.
How many more characters? Like, why do you need both Mona and Hu Tao?
That's my DPS.
Like, what roles are
I
they
don't-
both filling?
I don't need. Well, okay, so Mona is support.
They're-
She's pure just DPS support. She's there to make the to amplify the damage to extreme amounts.
What else do you need then?
Either Hu Tao or Ganyu, so they actually do damage.
Right. So you have your 2 characters. What else do you? What third or fourth character do you need?
Healing, so I don't die.
Okay, well,
Or shields.
first off, it's your own. It's partially your fault for having Hu Tao have an insane amount of HP, so no one can heal her properly, other than Bennett.
No, she would just be dead faster. She didn't have an insane amount of HP. That's not how it works. She had the same HP as
Right, but I'm saying, like,
the fact that she has
I'm
as
saying
much
it's like- I'm
HP
saying
as she
she's
does.
she's difficult to heal in the first place.
No, because she heals herself just fine. Mostly, but like, it's limited to her burst, and you need a lot of people. So the problem I've been having with Inazuma versus other ones where it's not as big of a deal is often there's like 3 people there. So I can't just get off like oh shit, Hu Tao's kind of low. Let me use my burst and heal up. I don't heal up a lot because there's not a lot of things to hit in the first place. you know, which, like,
Well,
it's, like, okay, it's just, like,
what might benefit you for one thing, there's a book, there's a catalyst that you can get that makes so when the character uses their burst, the party heals, what is it? I think when it's fully refined, it's like 6% of their HP every 2 seconds for 6 seconds.
I don't really need. Like, here's the deal. Like, I don't need Mona. I can switch out Mona for Bennett if I need to. Like, because I would still do fine DPS. But it's like I'm either rolling with Mona. Oh, you know what? Mona is not just support DPS though. She's movement DPS. She lets me move at a proper speed.
Yeah, I know that's why you always want to have her equipped.
Yeah. I can't even just use Ayaka because Ayaka moves slower than Mona. Because Mona has the book the legendary book that makes her fast.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's part of the other reason I always want Mona. Like, because if I wanted to, I could roll
help
without.
You're broken in that area.
Yeah. Okay, what a weird spot. Oh fuck, I drowned. Catwoman saves the day, I guess.
Done it again.
Oh, don't twerk like that.
I don't feel like
Please
Genshin's movement
Please
that bad
stop.
where I need Mona.
That's because you haven't. That's because you haven't tasted real speed, forever and constantly.
That's not true. I've tasted fast Kaya.
Meow.
Yeah, that's limited to his burst, Derek. That doesn't count for shit.
Actually, yeah. Why? You should throw that sword on Ayaka.
I considered it. The only reason why I might not is because her it's limited. It's locked to her burst, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not as
It gives energy recharge though. So.
Trying to get a head start, are we, Catwoman? I am not impressed.
You
goddamn
guys!
Wonder Woman.
How do you know about this place?
I feel like with Genshin, I'm perfectly fine with 2 characters. I never feel like 2's not enough.
I'm not splitting my
I
spoils
feel
with you.
I feel I'd like 3.
Girls, come over
Personally.
here. This
Just
robot.
because, but like that, you know what I mean? Like, because like I need either Mona or a healer. I need to either make things die like glass cannon style, or I need a healer, or I need a shielder. If none of my new characters are that, I don't really want to play as them because they're not going to be able to deal with the things that I have to fight. Because they're, especially in Inazuma, they're really strong now. They're much stronger. I have to get them all the way to max just to make them comparable. Eula's fine. Like, I use Eula.
Yeah.
And Eula can hold her own despite me not having her built
Is that the
all
giant
the way.
robot from before?
Eula has really high attack.
She does.
She
She's
does a
really
lot of
strong.
damage.
I can roll with her in a party and feel like she can hold her own, which is nice if I were to not be able to use Hitao. That's more or less what I want. But like I could do Eula and Mona if I wanted to. But it's like
I don't feel like I ever needed another DPS character because I have Ganyu for range and I have Eula for close. And Eula does significantly more. Or Eula does. I won't want to say significantly. Eula does a lot more damage. But Ganyu's range is so easy to use.
I'm sorry, Batgirl has a grappling hook? Oh, she does. Nice. I didn't know that. Oh! They all have unique actions now. You can pick up stuff, huh? Wow, I wish I... Oh, okay. I had her unique action.
Well.
I just didn't have the others. Well, let's go back to Catwoman real quick. She needs her skill. Mary Tail. Okay. And then, one SP attack, Cat Dance. Well, she used it and then she lost it. That was interesting. Okay. I want to try rolling with her, so I'm gonna, just because I'm curious. Actually, let me have Supergirl. I just want to see what she does. Oh, good job, guys. I guess Catwoman will have to deal with it. Destroy the generators. Sure. Ow, fuck. Okay. Oh, jeez. Oh, Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Did you see that? That was brutal. Fucking. Does Catwoman really need to make?
Making cat noises.
Does she really need to make that many cat noises when she fights? No. No. I fucking love watching because they didn't program them to just stand still. So I love watching Supergirl and Harley Quinn just like just run against the wall in their world in their prisons. 'Cause they don't know what else to do. Oh, now I have to get out.
That's really funny.
It is. Oh man. But anyhow, I would like the ability to just block at least. That'd be cool. Because then I can roll some of my lower level guys and not feel like I'm gonna get my ass handed to me.
Fado has it, but that's it.
Yeah, she sure does.
It's kind of like the Final Fantasy block in that you still take damage if they exceed your threshold.
If they exceed your threshold, yeah. Where are these generators?
Yeah, you can't block all the damage. You can just it acts like a shield when you use it.
I do like Catwoman's combos. I feel like they made the cool ass combo characters. All the villains, which is a very weird choice. I'm not even kidding. Like, Catwoman feels like the type of character I would normally play in most of these types of games.
Man, this area gave me a flashback to KH3 in the Toy Story area when I got lost.
You got lost. Yeah. Oh, dude, I think this area is really cool. I don't know how you got lost in Toy Story. They literally show the vent open in a cutscene and point you towards it.
Did you say someone else did it?
Yeah, well, other people did it. I still don't understand it. The vent opens and I'm like, oh, that's where you go. And then they just turn. They literally like, it's like the vent opens in front of them. They look at it like, and then they turn around like, all right, time to move on. And I'm like, I was like, what are you doing? Oh no, an obvious weak point. Proto Toy Bot. Okay. First take down these toys.
On a different note, we talked about Genshin for like half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what people came for, right?
Today I started learning C++.
Oh, I gotta learn that again.
I don't like it. I'm coming off of like having these Python last.
Ah! 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 That hurt.
I don't like the syntax.
Wait, you don't like the... What do you mean? What does that mean? No, you don't get that as an option, buddy. It's way better than Python. What are you talking about?
Python's easy to read and like understand.
No, it's not. You just know it
just by looking at them.
Python's fucking terrible. As a programmer, what is wrong with you?
I can read Python code like a children's storybook.
Because you know it, Derek. Because you learned it. I really don't understand why I can't.
It feels like it reads like a children's storybook.
I mean, it really doesn't. You're insane.
C++ looks ugly.
I refuse to even acknowledge your existence. Or your opinion.
C++ looks like reading a boomer's text message.
does not. It's a fucking programming language. I don't know what's wrong with you. Python is so bad in so many ways.
I'm only... The extent of what I did today is I printed like 2 statements, so...
I'm sorry, you're just bad at programming. You think...
I'm not bad at programming, I just don't like how it's presented.
That's what I mean. You're bad at programming. If anyone who says they prefer Python is bad at programming in any regard.
No. Python is better for a lot of things.
It's
than
really
C++.
not.
And there's a reason. That's
really
why
not.
it gets used. It's better. It's the same reason that MATLAB gets used. It's because it's better for engineers.
I don't even think that to be true.
I was literally having this conversation with someone else earlier while I was yelling at C++. MATLAB and Python are better for like scripting, like for writing a script to just do a thing. C++ is good for like making like a program, the last program, or like software.
I think Python is just no. You should use C++.
What did Python do to you? Were you bit by a python when you were younger or something?
Well, yes, but I don't see how that's relevant. It's not the same as the programming language. Oh, get away.
I don't know why you're so against Python.
I'm not like so against it. Just your opinion about Python being better is just wrong.
I didn't say better overall. I'm just saying that it depends on what you're doing with it.
No, I think a proper programming language would more or less be better.
What, a bunch of like random ass like letters and numbers and symbols that are stuff that somehow mean something when they're put directly next to each other? No, I'd rather be able to read the code, thank you.
Yeah, I don't know what you... I mean, you can. It's a language. It's a fucking language. Like, I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I don't even remember what C# looks like.
I wish I had some of my Python scripts on this computer so I could give you a reading from the script, the book of Python.
The book of Python.
To prove my point.
Here I go! Oh my god. Jesus Christ. She really went, huh? Yeah.
No, Python's way simpler, and it's more presentable.
I mean, like,
For, like, a human
both
to
of
be-
those statements are false, more or less. I don't know, maybe it's easier.
Why? What makes you say that C++ is better?
It's just more logical, man. I don't know. Python's like a fucking mess with how many errors you can make. And stuff like that.
You can make give me like 5 minutes and see how many errors I can make in C++.
Python has a lot of, I think they're called logic errors. I can't remember. Alright, because it's been so long, I don't even remember what C# looks like. Because it's been so long since I've had to do that, too. So, like, it's hard to give the specific reasons when I don't really remember them at this point. But, I
mean,
please stop, please, game.
Don't bash what I'm saying.
No, I will. I know. Derek, the reason why I don't have the arguments is because
You're like, I haven't
programmed in like years,
but I can't remember why.
Literally. No, but that's it. Yeah. Like I'm gonna die.
I programmed a lot too.
Okay. Well, that was rude. Switch. Yes, retry the mission. Don't make me Catwoman again, then. Oh, we don't need to watch that. Okay, okay, let's do Harley Quinn. I like Catwoman. Do that, okay. Fortunately, I can't power up anymore. Okay, start the mission. Okay. I like when it's stronger, so we should have an easier time. More or less. But then again, I just realized, oh, okay. Never mind. If I can do that, that's fine. There we go. Where the hell is
Anyways,
that?
rather than hopelessly arguing over one being better than the other in certain aspects, I have a different like quandary that I don't really know the answer to.
I'm trying desperately to remember my Python argument. Go ahead.
How does how do IPs work with code?
What do you mean?
Intellectual property. Because, like, because this has always been something that I've always wondered, I'm confused about. So, like, if I wrote a code in college for a class project, and then I get a job, and I write that same code for something for my job, but I learned that code from a professor, from someone else. Someone else told me that code, which is basically the exact thing I wrote. Just I typed it, but they told me this is how this works if you do it like this.
Right.
At what point does it stop being someone else's? At what point does a code stop being someone else's property and start being yours? Like,
I don't think
like,
it's the
I'm
teacher's
sure, like,
property.
Can code be an intellectual property? That was the other question.
Yeah, I can. I don't know if intellectual property is the correct term for it. But you mean like copywritten and whatnot?
Yeah, like copywritten.
Yeah. Yeah, your code that you type is copywritten, essentially. Under whatever the I don't, obviously, you know, as I was just saying, it's been 5 years since I've taken a programming class and had the code. So, you know, I don't remember everything as well as I'd like to. But, like, the copy, like, yeah, if you write if you type a code, it's you know, it's your code, it is copywritten, it is protected, just like any other work, just like, you know.
The robot just said, ouch.
Yeah. Well, I think the Toy Man's in it. Or whoever the guy is. So, it's all copywritten. Your teacher teaching you how the code, I don't think is copywritten at all. That's almost the point of being a teacher. But, you know, like...
Because that's the thing. I guess it's the thing I've always wondered about, because, like, you know, there's only so, like, there are plenty of different ways to write a code to do something, but, like, you know, a lot of people learn the same coding practices. And if you use those practices professionally, at what point at what point does it stop being like common code knowledge and start being like, this is something that I came
Derek,
up with?
you can program the exact same thing as someone. It's very similar to a book. And you're not gonna get like any legal trouble for it unless they can prove that. Can I just move? Thank you. You're not gonna get any legal trouble for it unless they can prove that you plagiarized from them. If you just happen to make the same thing as them, I believe that would be okay. And I believe that is kind of similar to how it is for books, but I don't know books as well.
Like, what if I crawled out of a cave and I also wrote Harry Potter? But I also, like, wasn't transphobic.
Oh, can you jump, Harley? Yeah, there we go.
Like, what if Harry Potter existed, but I can prove that I didn't know it did at the time I wrote Harry Potter?
I think the problem is, it's not gonna matter too much if they're all the same character names. But if it was the same story,
I guess, like, yeah, I mean, I
Harry
guess at
Potter
that point
names.
I would just be like, oh fuck, someone already did this.
for one thing, that's where trademarks come in more than different, actually. So, like, something like Harry Potter is trademarked. So, it wouldn't even matter if you did write the entirety of Harry Potter without plagiarizing it, trying to steal that work. You'd still probably face... Yeah, you probably face legal trouble for it still. Like... Well, I don't know if it gets you out of the copyright. I guess it just gets you out of plagiarizing. But yeah, code like
what probably happened is like you probably if you could prove that you had no way of knowing that it existed, or you didn't know it existed already, it'd probably just be like all right, well, just don't do anything with that.
Yeah.
Like
you might not
be in trouble. It's just be like you can't sell your Harry Potter.
You can't sell your Harry Potter, yeah. But well, Derek, I mean, you would already have to have been trying to sell it at that point, so you'd be facing something.
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna be like, oh, you wrote Harry Potter again on your own for yourself. Fuck, you're going to jail, buddy. That's what criminals do. Please stop. I hate that if he hits you once.
I mean, I sure hope I would have Googled like Harry Potter before I went to my publicist, or my publicist would have caught that.
We all hope our publicists will catch things that they don't normally. Why do these guys have to have shields? Like,
Code's
really?
always made me wonder though, because like Code's the kind of thing where like it's not that you can, because like you can write a book like any different way, like literally any different book. But like you can only make a code work. So there are some for depending on what you're doing, there are only so many ways you can make a code work. The only thing I could think that you could really do different is like change the variable names.
Oh my god, this doll! Why? Okay, well here he comes.
That's something I wonder, because like,
come on,
no.
Dude, this doll's fucking pissing me off. Can you finally die? You're still alive. She's still alive. Thank you. Holy shit, man. Jesus Christ.
Ow.
I need to kill him or else... Oh, please, game. No, I want to kill him. No! I hate you. I hate you, game. Let's begin the party. Yup. You're gonna like this! I don't know if they will, but... Oh, it didn't even hit the doll.
Here.
Okay, that one's dead. The dolls need to die first.
I don't know. Code always like confused me in that regard because there are finite ways to do it.
Well, there's infinite ways to make a code though, but there are like it's like think of it like this way, Derek.
For like optimized code.
Think of like a very basic monster in a card game, right? Do you think you would get like collective? Do you think they're gonna get copyright strike for like, or you know, like get like legal problems for having a card that's just like a 1/1 and nothing else on it? It's too simple. There's a point where it's too simple that it can't be copyrighted. That's true for everything.
Right. It's just that there's a threshold somewhere then.
Yeah. Catwoman twerking concerns me. As she finishes. It's not like a proper twerk, but like...
Why have... like...
We've got you
people who make like shows or games for children, why have they normalized twerking?
Toy Man. The police are on their way.
Well, okay, that's not actual twerking though. But I don't fucking know. Seeing the Powerpuff Girls twerk not once but twice, makes me want to fucking
Teen
vomit.
Titans Go do it too?
Probably.
You really did it this time.
Oh, they did like the booty scoot. That's what it was, or
and
something.
The robot too.
Yeah.
It's basically the same thing.
It's fucking.
Did you see the fucking twerky?
Luthor.
No, what the hell is that?
It's in
Oh
Miitopia.
yes, Miitopia.
Nintendo tweeted a video that was just the twerky the one day. That was it. It was just the
I
twerky.
got one of the YouTubers I watched demonetized. He censored it in the next video. Because it's a mouth on an ass! It's not actually twerking, it's just called the twerking, but it's so fucking funny.
But it still pushes my point though of why is twerking a normalized thing for children's things? Because Miitopia is like absolutely a game that's like a kid's game.
Is it? I don't know about that.
Adults can play it too, but like
I don't think it's for
intended
children.
for younger audiences.
I don't think it's panned towards a younger audience at all. I just think it happens
That's a
to be
relief.
for everyone because
No more toy
that
drama for
opens
that.
it up to a broader audience. I know it's rated E, Derek. Fucking
Is Miitopia
How?
kid friendly?
No. Did
yes.
something happen?
Well, not with Twerky in it. If anything, Derek, Twerky should let you know.
Kitty Boy gives Miitopia 5 out of 5 stars and says it's okay for kids ages 11 and up.
Knowing
There you
how,
go.
He's probably hiding from Carol.
Hey,
Ferris.
Derek, it's an E. Just because a
Okay.
game is E for everyone doesn't mean it's
There's a post from
marketed
Hello
towards
Superstar.
kids. It's better to have an E for everyone rating on any game you could get it, because that just lets that opens up your audience to buy it more. You know,
Yes.
like if
I'm
Call.
just saying.
I'm here. Someone help me. Oh, Hal Jordan. Who's Hal Jordan? That's Green Lantern.
If we go where this photo was taken,
Is he dating a
we might be
villain?
able to
Is it?
find Hal.
Yeah, Hal Jordan. I
Lucky.
know because Deadpool played him. Ryan, what's his face? Ryan, not Seacrest. Ryan, wait, what was his name? Who was he?
I know it's funnier to watch and try to figure it out.
Ryan Gosling? No. Yeah, no, yes. No. I don't remember. It's time for the episode to be over now. We've
It's
reached
Ryan
that
Zinke.
point. What is it?
Ryan Zinke.
No.
Remember that
Oh
congressman?
my god. Fuck him. Fuck you. Fuck you, Ryan Zinke. Fuck you. Next time on Speletons. Have a wonderful day, yo.
Reynolds.
Oh yeah, Reynolds!